Hi ladies, welcome back to my channel. Also welcome if you are new. I am so appreciative of all the support on my last few videos. I appreciate every comment, every like, every emoji. I am so grateful. Thank you all so much for your support. Now in today's video, I would love to talk about putting ourselves first, or you putting yourself first. Now this is something that I am passionate about simply because it's something I never used to do. But now, as I've gotten older, I have seen the benefits of putting myself first in order to maintain my well-being. And so that is what I want to talk about today. The video is not going to be long. Really, it's just a reminder, and it's something that I want you to take with you throughout your days this week, right? Now, I'm going to start off this video by sharing a quote that I saw on Pinterest. I don't know who said it or wrote it. I just save things. I love Pinterest so much. Anyways, it says, too many times you've drowned yourself for people who can't swim in your love language, burnt yourself for people who can't put out their own flames, abandoned yourself for people who pick and choose when to open their doors to you. Too many times you've put yourself last. I also saw another quote that says, putting yourself first. It may feel selfish at the start, but putting yourself first is an art that can bring you peace and contentment as you discover your true potential and fulfillment. So learn to love yourself and your worth and put yourself first on this earth. For when you do, you'll see how beautiful and radiant you can be. Now, I was always the type of person to think about the well-being of others. I did this until it became a nasty habit of mine to put the feelings and opinions of others above my own. Now, when I was studying international relations, we learned about different schools of thought, and one of them was realism. And in realism, it would talk about how the state was autonomous and the state is for itself and its welfare first and foremost. Now, there are so many theories when it comes on to international relations, but I have to zone in on realism. That point, that part of the realist theory of putting oneself first, because it is completely impossible to show up as your best self when you neglect yourself for the benefit of others. I was a type of person, I had absolutely no boundaries whatsoever. No boundaries with no boundaries with friends, no boundaries with classmates, no boundaries at work, nothing like that. And you know what happened to me? It left me feeling overwhelmed and depleted. I remember when I was in my first year of college, and all my friends would come and hang out in my bedroom for like the whole of the first semester. And let me tell you, it got to a point where if I wanted some alone time in my room, I would literally have to sneak past or just like hide to go to my room and then just not let them know that I was home. And to be honest, I have great friends. They're understanding. Maybe I could have said to them, hey, this is what I'm feeling, all of that, but I do not like being misunderstood, and so I never shared with them how them constantly being in my space made me feel. I never shared how, I would really just like an hour to myself. I don't want to come home and see you here, just in my space. I never really knew how to say that. But it got so bad that, I would be hiding from my friends, and that makes no sense. I'm sharing that story because I want you to think about the many times that you have put what others wanted above your own. Maybe you did not want to go out on a Friday evening. Maybe you just wanted to go home, shower and relax after having a very long week. Or maybe you had a stressful day at work, and now you're just so excited to go home. You just walked in, literally put your bags down, and your phone is ringing. It's your friend who wants to share some story about what's happening in their life, like whatever major life event is happening in their life. Or it's your partner that's saying, hey, I need you for this, that and the third. Or your kids. I know motherhood is such a beautiful sacrifice, but it may be your kids that they require a lot of time and all of that, and you're not able. There are persons there who could help you, but you just want to feel like that present mom. You don't want to say no to them. You don't want to take those few minutes to refresh yourself. Listen to me. I want you to take a deep breath and understand this. You have to save yourself. You have to save yourself, sis. Nobody is coming to save you. Nobody is coming to save you. You need to advocate for yourself. And so, right now for me, please forgive my dog is barking in the background. For me, when I'm at work, if I'm overwhelmed at my desk and someone asks me for something, I'm sorry, you have to wait until I'm through with what I need to do before I start assisting you. Because everything can't be urgent. What I'm doing is also important. When I get home in the evenings, and I am tired and drained, and my phone rings and it's someone calling to talk about God knows what, there will be times where I will just not answer my phone. And in those moments, I do not owe you an explanation. If it is something really important, you'll send a text to say, hey, this is what is happening. Can you please reach out? Can you please call me back? And I will do so in a timely manner. But what I am not going to do is pick up that phone and stay on a call for an hour or 2 hours listening to you go on and on and on about your life story when I am overstimulated and overwhelmed. Ladies, you have to advocate for yourself. If you need help, I want you to ask for help. If you can delegate different tasks, I'm in a leadership role at work, and so when I just got my promotion, I would want to be on top of everything, and then I realized that this was not helping me at all. It got to a point where I was so behind and months of work, because everything everybody took to me was urgent. This is urgent. Can you please get this done? Can you please send this email? Can you please sign this? Can you please do that? But it does not work like that. So now I have been analyzing the talents and the skills of my peers, my colleagues, and I have been delegating different tasks to them. So maybe I'm encouraging you to look in your life and see what can you do to make your life easier. How can you put yourself first? Maybe at home, you can delegate the chores. If you live alone, it's a lot easier. You can just set some time to do your cleaning and all of that. But if it is a family, maybe you all need to just sit down and then figure out how the work is going to be divided. If it is that you're in a relationship with somebody, of course somebody can be yourself, right? But anyways, we move. You need to let them know that, hey, I'm going to need 30 minutes to just sit down and not talk. Or if it's long distance, you have to say, I need at least an hour or 45 minutes where I don't talk to you. I just want to sit down and relax. This is my me time. I want you to learn to put yourself first. I want you to learn to put yourself first. I want you to stop chasing things that do not feel aligned with what you think you're called to do, what God told you you're called to do. Why are you forcing yourself to show up for things that do not mean anything to you all the time? Nothing is wrong with supporting a friend. Nothing is wrong with supporting a family member or a cause. But if it is completely not aligned with you, I want you to say no. I want you to set boundaries. I want you to use no some more. I want you to not be afraid of the opinions of others. Sometimes you're going to be the bad guy. You have to be comfortable being the bad guy, because trust me, at the end of the day, everyone that's coming to you, they're coming to you to benefit themselves. They're calling you so that they can vent. They're asking you so that they don't have to do it. Do you see what I'm saying? So everyone is inherently looking out for themselves. Not that they hate you, not that they're mean people, but they are inherently looking out for themselves, and it's up to you to protect yourself. You need to pull out your own shield. I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.